Right, soccer up there. Right.
Let me see if I can see that. No. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, we're on. Right, so let me just sort the time and you put some people. Is that good? Okay.
We'll see us.
Yeah, it seems so.
Right, you got the score ready?
Yeah, it's already. Play on mute. Oh, let me mute.
Right, go for it.
The time isn't working. The time won't work, but the score
Right,
does.
as soon as we got score.
Okay, go. Hello and welcome to the Manchester Mystics Nottingham Wildcats Trophy game. Sorry for the delay in the stream, guys. We had a few technical issues to get started. We're halfway through the first quarter with 5 minutes 45 left. We've got a bit of an issue with the time on the screen, but the score is correct. So we'll try and get the time sorted out for you when we've got a break. So Nottingham currently leading Manchester 13-9.
Can we just get a thumbs up that we can hear audio in the comments if possible? And again, super apologies. Must be someone at Belle Vue not paying the phone bill on time.
So we will take a timeout with the Wildcats up 6 and 5 minutes 15 to go in the first.
I'll tell you what, Kaz. We must do as much running around as the players during these streams. Everything works perfectly, and then the minute you go live, the Wi-Fi stops working, or a camera falls off the stand. But anyway, here we are again, Nottingham. How are you feeling about this one? Because we've played Nottingham twice.
I feel like I know them very well.
I do.
I feel like I've seen them a lot.
I feel like I know that Shumpert and Joyner's stats are always massively high also.
Especially against Manchester, they're a problem. Jasmine Joyner and Chelsea Shumpert, that duo are a problem.
Yeah. I mean, what did they go? The first game that we did here, didn't they go for like 66 points together last time?
Something like that, yeah.
So the Mystics have got to try to shut them down early. I'm a little surprised not to see Hannah Shaw on the floor just yet, but maybe Coach Jones is going for the small lineup and speed, outside shooting, see if we can get some buckets, and then
bring Hannah in.
Bring Hannah in.
So on court for the Mystics, we've got Nicolette Fong-Lu-Key, Georgia Jones, Rhianne Bailey, Sophia Song, and Vanessa Accra. And then for Nottingham, we have Chelsea Shumpert, Jasmine Joyner, Moa Lundqvist, Simone Costa, and Tia Freeman. So Georgia Jones controlling the ball for Manchester, guarded by Shumpert. Jones passes to Accra, and Accra will get the chance to go to the line for an and one.
That's what we need to see. Georgia looks so focused today. I mean, she was the MVP the other night, and we constantly talk about Vanessa Accra's hustle. If she can get into positions like that, and I've noticed as well, Vanessa of late has started scoring more.
She has, yeah. She used to, we'd probably see her more on defence, but this season she's been shooting those threes and getting buckets.
She's giving in the JLC column.
Definitely. So Accra just misses the first free throw. So So Rose driving for Nottingham, passes off, Joyner, shot clock's low, Shumpert fires up a shot and it's no good.
That's good solid defence from the Mystics there. That's what we're saying in the pre-game. They've got to come out hard on defence. Try and shut Nottingham down a bit, because the one thing that I will pick up with Nottingham is it is this 5. When you look down the stats, it's the 5 that we see on the floor now. So if they can wear them down a little bit in the first half.
Yeah, we've seen Manchester's transition game when they get going as well on that fast break. That's something that can hurt other teams.
Exactly.
So Jones with a quick pass to Accra. Fongluki looking. Fongluki drives and is fouled by Joyner.
If they can get Joyner in foul trouble early on in the game as well, that's going to help him, because then they'll have to sit down for a while.
Definitely, I think that's what we've seen in the last couple of games Nottingham have played. Teams have been able to get Joyner into foul trouble, which has helped them get those wins. Yeah. So Fongluki hits the first shot. And the second.
I think the Mystics can keep the game sort of within 7 or 8 points either way. That's going to give them a really great chance.
Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting this to be a close game. Speaking with Georgia on Wednesday, like she was saying, they've not played their best in the last 2 games, but they're feeling a lot more prepared going into this one. So Joyner fouled as she was going to the basket. Just let us know, guys, if there is any issue with the stream. Our screen sort of shows a buffer, but we're not sure if that translates to what you're seeing. Joyner misses at the line.
Oh, Helen Naylor on the drive there. Mystics ball.
It stopped. Sorry.
The stream stopped.
Yeah, I think the stream stopped. It's that. It's whatever's making that buffer. Can you change the thing up there again?
So anyone said it stopped?
No, but that's because it stopped, so you can't see it. Oh, wait, someone says it's not stopped. I can't see it though. If I try and watch it.
Right, let's just keep going. If someone tells us that it's stopped, let's not worry about what that does.
Sorry guys, we're having a few technical issues here. So long as you can still see, that's fine. 3 minutes to go, 15-13 Nottingham. And Nottingham just hit the jumper to take the lead to 4. Georgia Jones driving to the basket, guided by Shumpert, and misses the layup, but she'll get the... Not sure if that was a foul call or an end line ball, Nottingham. Shumpert for Nottingham will control the ball. Fongluki guarding her, looking for that screen from Joyner.
course, Nicolette picked up that ankle injury the other night as well, so she was saying after the game that she's just going to rest up. But when I said to her, "Are you going to be all right for the weekend?" she just went, "I have to be." She's a warrior.
Schumpert with a big three, misses. Nottingham get the loose ball and...
Helen Nail was looking for the contact goal there.
Jones for the pull-up three, no good.
Jonas down again.
Schumpert. Slowing things down on offence. Schumpert into Joyner. And Pryor gets the tip, misses the shot. Naylor into Accra. Hines.
Gotta get one off.
Accra on the baseline and is fouled.
That's another thing that Vanessa's good at as well. She goes in hard and she's very good at drawing contact because the opposition player knows it's Vanessa Accra, she's going to go in hard. Draws the contact, finds herself at the line.
Yeah, definitely. She's the type of player that puts you in a difficult position as a defender.
Definitely.
So that will be a foul on Siobhan Pryor.
And she is the epitome of our below the rim phrase of the JLC column, which is the column that we've named after the great Joe Leadon for stats that don't appear on the stat sheet. Hustle, heart, diving for loose balls, and that's what Vanessa does.
Absolutely, and she does it every game. It's great to see. Vanessa makes the first. And we'll go 1 of 2 from the line. So Wildcats with a 5-point lead with just over a minute and a half left in the first quarter. Simone Costa drives to the basket and gets the bucket. That's 10 points for Simone Costa. Naylor from 3, no good. Bratka tries to get the rebound. Nottingham are there. Mariam Alouine driving to the lane and getting a high off the glass layup.
And Georgia says, if you're going to do it, I'm going to do it. Sophia Song coming into the game, and Helen Naylor will take a seat. So sideline ball Nottingham. Costa controlling the offense to Joyner. 3, no good. And Joyner chasing her own rebound. Count and broken up by Mia Bratka. We said it at the start of the game, Mia Bratka, if she's on the court, we're going to need to see her defence. Oh, and we're going to need to see her offence too.
Nice basket from Mia Bratka.
Former National League player of the season.
NBL 2 D2 North MVP last season.
Oh, nice pick.
Picked off by Georgia Jones. Will drive to the basket. On the buzzer, no good.
Well, so far I'm pretty happy with the offensive end of the game. I mean, Mystics are playing some solid defence too. It's kind of, are you surprised by anything? It's everything we kind of said, isn't it? It's Schumpert, it's Joyner, but Costa's really stepping up here with 10 points already in the quarter.
That's the thing, you might shut down Schumpert and Joyner, but Nottingham have got a lot of players that can step up into that position. So yeah, maybe you hope they can have quieter games, but you still need to be aware of players like Simone Costa and Siobhan Pryor.
It's like I was saying a few minutes ago though, I noticed this during the last game we were doing with Nottingham, and everything was coming from that 5. They've obviously got a deep bench, as of Mystics. It's great to see once again on the bench some of the younger players from the Mystics Academy. You can see Jaden Bamu's back from Texas over on the bench. Charlie Rowe.
Apologies about the time on the screen, guys. It's we've got the score working, but the time isn't connected. We'll try and get that sorted at half time for you. Okay, so we're about to get the second quarter underway. 5-point lead for Nottingham, and the teams are taken to the floor.
Feet to stride the line, you can pass either way. Feet to stride the line. Feet to stride the line. Pass either way, okay?
So Song passes into Fong Lu Ki. Fong Lu Ki drives all the way to the basket, will go up and will be fouled. Freeman.
I mean, that's Nicolette's move, isn't it? If you're going to drive in, she's got that kind of hang time where she'll do like a miniature double pump just to see if she's going to draw the foul, and then if she doesn't, yeah, I'll put it in. If not, hey, I'll get two free throws out of it.
So the first free throw short. But the second is good. So 1 for 2 from the line for Nicolette Fong Lu Ki. Shumpert with a deep 3.
Way out.
No good. Jones is there for the rebound. Georgia Jones leading this team in rebounds this season as a guard, which just shows how hard Georgia works every game.
Georgia, she just gets better and better, doesn't she? You know, she gets older, but it gets better. Her experience shines through in every game, and she's just everything you want out of Georgia Jones. You get it every game.
Absolutely, she's such a competitor. So Fong Lu Ki from the baseline, and it's fouled again. So Fong Lu Ki to the line.
It's starting to frustrate Nottingham a little bit. You can see the Nottingham team huddling up. They look frustrated that they're giving up these fouls. Puts Freeman on 2 fouls, Costa on 2 fouls.
So Costa and Freeman both coming out of the game. Nottingham on 5 team fouls. So Fong Lu Ki knocks down the first shot. And the second. 5 points for Nicolette Fong Lu Ki. And that takes us Nottingham with a 2-point lead. And an offensive foul call on Nottingham, it looks like. Yes, that will be on Moa Lundqvist, which puts Nottingham on 14 fouls with just over 9 minutes to go. Fong Lu Ki guarded by Oluyian. Shumpert looking for the steal. Fong Lu Ki puts up a big 3. No good, but Accra looking for the rebound. Just knocked out by Manchester.
I'm just reading down some of the comments here. Our good friend Penny was saying there was a delay on the audio, but she had 2 screens open.
Oh, okay.
Penny, you're a DJ. You know about all this technical stuff. Easily done, something I would do.
Get us in surround sound. So Joyner driving, and Mia Bracker will be called for the foul. I think. Oh. Is that? No, sorry, that would be another offensive foul on Nottingham, which puts Nottingham onto 5 team fouls with 8.5 minutes to go. Joyner, Freeman and Costa all on 2 fouls. Fong Lu Ki looking for some help to Song. Song pulls up and it's good.
Nice. Ties it up.
8 points for Sophia Song.
Jasmine Joyner really telling the guys what to do there. And she'll sit down.
Joyner will take a break.
Penny, I'm glad that we're now in mono and not stereo with slight delay.
As long as you can hear us, it's
yeah,
all
as long
good.
as you can hear us, Penny, that's all we need.
So Shumpert drives and is fouled. So Shumpert will go to the line for 2. Shumpert hits the first. That'll be 5 points for Chelsea Shumpert. Leading the team this season with 20.4 points per game, 5.4 rebounds and 6 assists.
And that's the stat line.
And 3.4 steals.
Yeah, just that down as well.
So the Nottingham lead back up to 2.
Oh! Is that on 1?
And
Yeah.
Georgia Jones.
Classic Georgia Jones. Into the middle, scoop shot layup.
Answering in style.
Yeah. See Jade in the game first for her first minutes of the day.
Jones knocks down the extra point.
First lead for the Mystics.
Yeah, seeing Jade McBam back from Angelo State. It's good to have her back in Manchester.
Definitely, definitely.
Shumpert with a deep 3.
Ooh,
banks it in. 28-26 Nottingham. Jones to Accra, just short.
I like this little link up between Georgia Jones and Vanessa.
It's nice, they're getting a few nice little bounce passes in.
Sure.
So Jade Mabam just steps out of bounds there while trying to get the rebound. Shumpert to Gaynor inside. Lundqvist spins, no good, gets her own rebound and gets the foul call.
Yeah, like you say, Kaz, it's really good to see Jade Bam on the floor there. I mean, she's back from Angelo State now, so she's going to decide what path she's going to take next year. I'd imagine that she's still got plenty of offers for D1 and D2 in the NCAA. Big future for her though, for sure.
Yeah, definitely, and I think so. Lundqvist knocks down the first, which is speaking to you after the game, saying that the competition level she found in D2 was, comparable to the WBBL.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I always feel that the WBBL doesn't get the recognition it deserves for what a tough league it really is. And if you look at the standard of international players as well as domestic players, this is a tough league.
It is.
Chelsea Shumpert and Jasmine Joyner, look at them, they've played together since college. They're an amazing duo.
Nottingham with a 4-point lead. Manchester looking to put that down. Bam into Jones, which is just tipped away.
Yeah, Georgia gives them the nod. That was a nice idea.
Song inbounds on the baseline into Jones, who gets the foul. And that will be on Shumpert. That will be Shumpert's second. Free throw number 1, good for Georgia Jones. And number 2, 7 points for Jones tonight. You can hear the Mystics bench and the chance of defence. They're really getting into it over here.
Definitely, it's like we were saying before, they've been able to bring in some of the younger players from the Mystics Academy, and they're going to be learning so much sitting on the bench, listening to these senior players.
Yeah, and just the
just bringing a vibe and bringing a voice to the bench. But you know, what better row of veterans to learn from?
So Gaynor knocks down the first on Nottingham. And goes 2 for 2 from the line.
Rhiannon Bailey into the game. She's still nursing a slight injury, I believe.
She's been taking some hits this season, has Rhiannon.
That's what Rhiannon Bailey does, right?
And Bailey for 3. First point, 6 points for Rhiannon Bailey in the game. Lewuyan drives against Mabam and gets the layup. Mabam to Song, to Bailey. Afro back to Jones. And Bailey will be called for the travel on that play.
You know, sometimes Rhiannon reminds me of, she's got that kind of James Harden when she that's her signature move, the fake,
little fake
and
then
sometimes she's almost a step ahead of herself and gets called for the travel. Kind of like Harden on his 3-pointers, the 3 steps he always takes before launching a shot.
So Shumpert driving, and that is a classic
drive.
Chelsea Shumpert move. 2 points. Shumpert leading the way for Nottingham with 11.
Sophia Song screaming for it on the other side there.
That will be a foul on Nottingham, blocking foul on Nottingham. I think it was called on Lundqvist. Yeah, that'll be on Lundqvist, and that will be her second as well. So Jade Mabam comes out of the game, and Nicolette Fong-Luki will come back in. And Bailey's shot no good from the free throw line. Lewuyan puts it up, no good. Nottingham get the rebound, Joyner's there and puts it back in. Jones puts up a 3, and it's good! Huge 3 from Georgia Jones. Nice, 10 points for Georgia Jones. Lundqvist spins and gets the foul called. Both teams playing really hard basketball here.
Super hard basketball.
We have 4 minutes 35 to go in the first half, with Moa Lundqvist at the line. And Hannah Shaw is going to come in for Sophia Song from Manchester.
So now that we know that we're up and running, if you hit like and subscribe to the Manchester Met Mystics YouTube page, this is where we're going to be broadcasting every home game from. My name's Adam from Bram161 and Below the Rim podcasts. Sometimes loved, sometimes hated, usually hated by certain teams, but always games for some banter. So get those comments coming in, and obviously leading the team today is Caroline Bullock from Focus Hoops. The Oracle of women's basketball, she's known as.
Alright, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Lundqvist misses the second from the line, but Nottingham will inbound. So we have a timeout called by Nottingham, I think that was. And both teams will just go and talk it over for a minute.
You can like and subscribe to Focus Hoops YouTube channel as well. What's best to watch you guys? Because you got the Kaz and Daz show. You guys do a lot of shows, right?
Yeah, we've got the Kaz and Daz show every Thursday, 8 o'clock live on YouTube, where we just talk all women's basketball, Europe, Euroleague, WNBA, WNBL, WBBL, any women's basketball, we've got it covered. So check us out on YouTube.
And you can of course follow the Mystics on Instagram on their new Manchester Mystics Instagram, as well as keeping in touch with all things Mystics and Magic and Mystics and Magic Academy over on Instagram as well. A lot of young talent coming through from the academy at the moment, so it's nice to be able to cross over between the academy and the pro team as well.
It is definitely, and you know it's cool as well to see some of the younger players at the academy, you know, over the years, and then make it to the Mystics senior team.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are back underway. 3-point lead for Nottingham, and Joyner guarded by Shaw, no good. Joyner loses it, and it will be a Mystics ball.
And a shout out right back to my guy Andrew Lyons. He's got Chloe's here doing the floor, I believe, somewhere. Yeah, I see her over there. Mock at the ready. Huge, the whole Lyons family, big Mystics fans. Always great seeing them involved.
So Jones passes into Hannah Shaw, guarded by Joyner, out to Accra. No good from the top of the key. Shumpert fires up a three, no good. And the speed of Chelsea Shumpert is something that it's pretty incredible to watch in person. Shaw to Bailey Jones for three.
Nails it. Uh-oh.
Georgia Jones on 13 points. And a huge strip from Nicolette Fonluki there. Manchester playing with some real determination here. They're really fired up. Jones guarded by Joyner. Jones, shot clock running down. Floater no good, but gets her out.
Own rebound.
Oh, just loses it.
Shows a good smile with the referee there. Georgia wants this game so badly.
You can see it. I don't think I've seen the guys play this fired up so far this season.
What's Georgia now? 30, 31?
30.
She's thinking, I need a final. She deserves a final.
Siobhan Pryor for Nottingham. And Pryor, a player who should hit the 1,000-point mark in the WBBL this season. Joyner from the elbow, no good. Fonluki rebounds. Fonluki just slowing things down a little bit. And Jones, guarded by Olawuyin, spins out to Hannah Shaw near the three-point line, and that's good!
Mystics lead. Mystics hang on to a lead for half time. That's really going to make them feel good coming out for the second half, right?
It will, yeah, that'll be a big boost for them. Siobhan Pryor answers. And we will have a timeout. So Nottingham up by 1, 2 minutes 10 left in the first half.
So we've got a busy schedule the next week or so. There's plenty of Mystics basketball here at Belle Vue. So what we've got
we have
Wednesday night we've got Oakland's in the championship.
And then following Saturday we're back here again against Cardiff at 2 p.m.
And I think there's a midweek game the week after.
Yeah.
Just with all the craziness of all this rescheduling, just fitting as many games in as possible. It's happening in the BBL as well as the WBBL. In fact, I don't think today was actually the official fixture date for this game.
I think this was a reschedule.
Yeah. You kind of get to that point where you're sure, it's like, who are we playing again? Is this championship trophy?
Got to make sure to check the schedule every day. And Nottingham will be back in action next Saturday against Caledonia.
I think what we'll do in the second half is we're going to have you guys to send us some shout outs for the Bondi Bowls player of the game. Certainly a few candidates today. Georgie Jones going for the three-peat.
she's won it twice.
Yeah.
And a big shout out to Bondi Bowls for supporting us and the team, providing the prizes. Very much appreciated.
Gluten-free, vegan Bondi Bowls delivered to your door in the city centre.
And they've branched out now, not just the city centre. They're on Uber Eats and Deliveroo.
Okay.
So make sure you check those guys out. The Mystics, Georgia Jones. Passes to Hannah Shaw. Hannah Shaw with a little jump shot. No good. And into Joyner. Joyner is fouled and won't get the basket, so Joyner will go to the line for 2. So your leading scorers for Nottingham, we have Chelsea Shumpert on 11 and Simone Costa with 10. And from Manchester, Georgia Jones on 13 and Sophia Song on 8.
I remember the last time with 1 minute 47 on the clock to the half, I seen Jasmine Joyner on 7 points.
I know, I think it was it was quite a high score last time.
Yeah. She's at the line though. Just such an amazing player, I mean.
She's fantastic.
For me, she's the player that you really look forward to watching, but at the same time dread your team playing against.
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
Same with all the Nottingham players, to be honest.
Jonah will go 2 for 2 from the line. Yeah, Nottingham are a team I've enjoyed watching this season. Maybe not enjoyed watching them when they're playing Manchester.
But, I've not enjoyed some of the results here, but
they're a fun team to watch. There's a lot of fun teams in the WBBL.
Oh sure, I mean Leicester the other night were a pleasure to watch.
Bailey, free under the basket, and Jones will pass that in. Nottingham moving around outside. Simone Costa for 3, no good, but gets her own rebound.
Gotta get these offensive rebounds.
And that's something Manchester struggled with a little bit since the loss of Dom Allen.
Helen Mayo comes up with it though.
So Jones for 3, and it's good!
She's on fire.
Georgia Jones is having a fantastic game. 16 points in the half.
How many 3 points has she got now?
At least 4, Henry. We'll check that out at half time and let you know. So Costa fakes. Pryor's on the another 3 for Siobhan Pryor. Probably got a Jones-Pryor shootout going on here.
Looks like it.
So Wildcats with a 1-point lead, 28 seconds to go. Jones pulls up for 3. And it's good!
Georgia Jones.
Georgia Jones with 19 in the half. She had 35 against Essex, a career high a couple of weeks ago. Is she going to break that today? Really
Great
nice defense from Vanessa Afro.
Ryan Bailey. She let that go.
Bailey and Joyner just going for the loose ball
Georgia
there.
Jones from 3-point zone now. Reminds me of Michael Jordan against the Portland Trailblazers in '92. That first half, 3 after 3 after 3.
Keep it going, let's keep it going, Georgia.
I'm showing my age now.
So that will be a 3rd foul on Jasmine Joyner. And Rhiann Bailey goes to the line with 5 seconds left. Bailey knocks down the first. That's 11 points for Rhiann.
So Georgia Jones, going over right, she's seen Siobhan Pryor there.
She's what, yeah.
Commonwealth Games teammates.
We don't want to give up any quick, easy baskets with 5 seconds left. So timeout Manchester.
You know, sometimes people say, why do coaches call a timeout with 5 seconds to go like that? I like it, you know, especially in games like this. It's, you know, any time to talk it over, take a breather, run a play. You know, against Wildcats, you've just got to be on it.
Every possession
throughout.
counts in a game like this, and you give up a 3 here, that might come back to haunt you at the end of the game, and you're going to be kicking yourself.
And with 5, there's potentially 2 3-pointers left in this half, one at each end in 5 seconds. It's just how fast the game is.
So we'll try and get the time sorted out for you guys for the second half.
So the other night we were 2 people doing the job for 5 people. Today we are 3 people, so shout out to Jim who's operating the camera for us. If we can just get that one person to operate the scoreboard and the clock,
we'll be good, we'll be laughing.
And if someone could get the hamster running in the Wi-Fi as well, so that we don't have these lags and whatnot.
I'm sure we'll have that by the end of the season.
Yeah, just shout out to all our co-commentators around the league.
So Shumpert with 3, 2 puts up the 3 and no good. Acker gets the rebound, and Manchester will take a 4-point lead going into the half.
So, 51-47 Manchester. For me, I kind of expected it to be something like this. I expected that going into the half it'd be tight. What it's going to come down to in the second half.
Long press the home button. So, Aaron, now to do this now. Now to do this. Mirroring.
Now do the mirroring. I ain't touching the black.
You might need to refresh it though. Mike.
I can't touch it, mate. It's weird.
Okay, they can see, people can see. You said.
This is the problem. He's the only one that knows how to work. Appreciate it. Yes, we're on. Right, we're back.
Okay, right.
I'm touching that.
This is so stressful.
I'll tell you, I'm going to have a heart attack one of these days. How's the battery on my phone looking?
Oh.
Yeah, it's alright. Right. Right, should we go live, Kaz?
Yeah, I'm just do this so you can talk.
And after a fairly stressful 5 minutes, because one of the pieces of equipment's battery ran out, we are back online. Commentating basketball has become the most stressful thing I've ever done. I just want to sit, watch the game, commentate, have fun.
I mean, what have we had so far this season? We've had a leak in the roof and a quick court change.
Yeah, a court change.
Had, time up a ladder for most of the game.
Yes, time up a ladder. There's always something, but it's Manchester, it's what we do, I guess. So, second half action coming your way. With me, Ads from Bramwell 6-1 and Kaz from Focus Hoops.
And we have the teams back on the court. We've got Siobhan Pryor, Jasmine Joyner, Chelsea Shumpert, Noah Lundqvist and Simone Costa out for Nottingham. Sophia Song, Hannah Shaw, Nicolette Fong-Luki, Rhiann Bailey and Georgia Jones from Manchester. So will Georgia Jones carry on a hot streak going into the second half? Let's see.
So Bailey to Jones for 3. And yes, she will! Georgia Jones hits the 3 and gets the foul. 22 points for Jones. And one. 55-47 to Manchester. Simone Costa. And the time should be sorting out for you guys now. Bailey gets the rebound, keeps the ball in. And Jones to Song. Song for 3. No good. Shumpert for Nottingham, guarded by Fong Lu Ki. Air ball, but Jonas there for the rebound and puts it in. 11 points for Jasmine Joyner with that basket. So Bailey swings it to Jones. Jones drives and doesn't quite get the layup there. Pryor to Shumpert, to Lundqvist, and it will just pop out with the basket there. No friendly all for Nottingham. Fong Lu Ki drives and puts it in. Manchester really coming out firing in this second half.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that will have been the brief at half-time in the locker room. Go out firing, don't be afraid, stand up to them.
Pryor from the corner, no good. Lundqvist.
Sophia Song holding there, I think.
I think that will be the 4th foul on Sophia Song.
Yeah, she got wrapped up with Lundqvist then, I think it was, so she's going to take a breather.
So Vanessa Accra comes in for Sophia Song. Joyner kicks it out to Costa. Shot clock running down. Bailey guards Joyner. Bailey looks like she got a bit of a hand on it there.
Yeah, I think she did.
Some really strong defence from Manchester in this game.
Yeah, it's like we've been saying, defence is what's going to win this game for them. They know that they're firing. Defence wins championships, offence sells tickets, etc., etc.
So Jones, guarded by Shumpert. Shaw with the screen. Jones trying to get inside. Accra is there underneath the basket.
See, there's that little combo again. Mystics do this. They find these little combinations. If you remember, we had Helen Naylor with Mia Bratka.
Yeah.
That's a nice move. Yeah, Helen Naylor and Mia Bratka were linking up nicely a few weeks ago. Georgia Jones and Vanessa seem to be right in tune with one another today.
We do. I'd like to see the number of assists Georgia Jones has got on the passes down to Accra.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. So Simone Costa going to the line. Hits. And that takes Nottingham to 52 points. And Manchester 59.
Manchester can ease that lead out to 10 points.
Jones to Bailey. Bailey drives and won't get the ball, won't drop, but she will go to the line. Bailey misses the first. But gets the second. And 13 points for Rhiannon Bailey. Costa alone on the wing. Drives, no good. Shaw tips it to Accra and Jones is there.
Great defence again. George is
Jones
going to
for a
pull up.
pull-up three.
Not quite.
No good. And Georgia Jones is 5 of 7 from the three-point line.
Some tenacious defence from the Mystics there. They're going to play in full court for the whole game by the looks of it. And that's what they've got to do. That's what they've got to do. They've got to get up in their faces, show no fear.
Something the Mystics probably want to be conscious of is they're losing the rebounding battle, 29 to 18 at the moment. But if they can get on top of that as well, that's going to really help them. Pryor for three. No good, but Joyner is there for the rebound. Tries to put it back. No good, and Hannah Shaw.
Georgia Jones just telling the team, stay calm. We've got this. Looking for the screen from Hannah Shaw there.
Nice screen from Bailey. Bailey inside to Shaw with a little spin and banks it off the
Hannah
back.
Shaw we like to see.
Mystics take a 10-point lead. 5.5 minutes to go. No good from Shumpert from behind the arc.
See, I like what they're doing here. The Mystics, they're getting the ball and they're slowing down. They're using up the shot clock.
No need to rush.
No need to rush the offense.
Jones spins out to Fong Lu Ki. Bailey's alone at the top, and three's no good.
Quite the opposite. Nottingham playing hard transition offense. So yeah, Mystics again, slowly bringing it up the court. Georgia looks over to her dad there, Coach Jeff Jones.
Jones, little pass to Hannah Shaw, who keeps it in almost, no, taps away to Nottingham.
2-on-1.
Manchester's lead down to 6. Jones driving. And it's knocked away. We'll have a timeout. So leading the way for Manchester is Georgia Jones with 23 points, 5 assists and 3 rebounds, followed by Rhiannon Bailey on 13 points. And for Nottingham, we have Chelsea Shumpert with 11 points, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And Jasmine Joyner also with 11 points, 9 rebounds and 3 steals and a block. Manchester winning the battle of turnovers in this game. Only 5 for Manchester, 11 for Nottingham, and Manchester turning those into 7 points.
If we look at the foul trouble, we have Shumpert, Joyner, Pryor on 3. Sorry, Pryor 2 fouls, Shumpert and Joyner on 3 fouls apiece for Nottingham. Manchester, Nicolette Fong Lu Ki with 3 fouls, Hannah Shaw with 3 fouls, and Sophia Song with 4 fouls. Other than that, Mystics looking pretty good. The thing I keep looking up at the scoreboard and just having to double check is Jasmine Joyner only 11 points so far.
Yeah, not
what we've been used to seeing here.
For Joyner. And And whilst the Mystics will be pleased with how they've played so far, they're going to want to keep it up for the next quarter and a half.
Totally, it's like we're saying there, it's this third quarter that's the key part of the game for the Mystics. If they can keep that lead going into the fourth.
So Helen Naylor will inbound. Pass broken up by Nottingham, get the steal.
Good to see Mia Bracker back on the court, controlling the paint there.
Trumpet to Pryor to Costa, no good, and there is a battle for the rebound under the basket. Naylor for Manchester, spins, Bong Lu Ki, can we get a shot up? And no good, defended by Chelsea Trumpet. Trumpet goes all the way, can't finish it. Jones, going one-on-one with Simone Costa, no good.
Referee's letting this game flow as well.
Joyner alone under the basket.
(62-58) Mystics.
Bong Lu Ki's bringing the ball up for Manchester. Passes off to Naylor, to Accra. Accra looking for some help. And I think we have a foul call.
Vanessa Accra, I think. Yeah, she picks up her second foul.
So Costa will go to the line. Knocks down the first.
Was that a technical foul?
I think it may have been.
Yeah, it looks like it was.
And the second, which brings Nottingham back to within 2. And they'll have possession as well. Joyner to Costa. Joyner pulls up and gets a roll.
So this is where Mystics need to be careful now, because Joyner's obviously just fired herself up a little bit there.
Jones to Bong Lu Ki. Jones gets some daylight. And shot's no good. Shumpert with the rebound. Costa inside. Tipped out by Bracker. We are tied at 62 with 2.5 minutes left in the third. Joyner swings out to Costa for 3. No good. Naylor gets the rebound. And Georgia Jones will pass out with Manchester. Bracker's long shot, no good. And Shumpert drives to the basket.
Who draws the foul?
And that will be the first foul on Georgia Jones for this game.
Hannah Shaw getting ready to come back into the game.
So Bracker will take a seat and Hannah Shaw comes in. Shumpert's first shot is good. And the second as well. Nottingham taking a 2-point lead. three, no good.
Oh, unlucky. Shumpert collecting it.
Pryor thinks about the three, drives baseline, no good. Joyner gets the rebound and the foul.
Hannah Shaw picks up her fourth foul. Not the time to, yeah. She'll sit down. Rhiannon Bailey's back in the game.
Joyner gets the friendly roll on the first shot. And the second, 2 for 2 from the line for Jasmine Joyner. Jones kicks out to Fonluki, drives the baseline, nearly strips, and does from Joyner. Nottingham fired up. The bench is getting loud. Pryor open for three, and it's good.
Siobhan Pryor catching fire. She was feeling it then. Can't lose Siobhan Pryor open like
Jones
that.
for three, no good.
Georgie Jones calling for the travel there.
Shumpert with a baseline shot, no good. Bailey thinks about the three, drives, blocked by Joyner, and it will be end-line ball Mystics.
Two subs for Nottingham. Freeman back in the game.
Bailey inbounds to Accra. Costa just gets a hand on it and knocks it out, but it will stay with the Mystics.
So we want to see some suggestions in the comments for the Bandai Balls Mystics player of the game.
Jones driving, no good. Bailey gets the rebound, out to Naylor, alone at the top for three, no good. And Costa is there for the rebound. And Nottingham will look to work down the shot clock. Joyner's shot's no good. Got Olivia Williams there for the rebound. Joyner again for three, no good. And that will do it for the third quarter. Nottingham with a 7-point lead.
So, what happens in this fourth quarter? What do Mystics need to do?
We need to see that fire from the first half.
This is it now. This is where it's going to count, right? Because they have to dig in. You know, there's going to be a lot of tired players out there. They've played a lot of basketball the last few weeks.
11 points for the Mystics in the quarter against Nottingham's 22.
Yeah, Nottingham, Joyner especially, she kind of turned into the Jasmine Joyner that we fear.
Yeah.
Halfway through that quarter, puts her on 17 points.
17 points, 11 rebounds, 4 steals.
So, what do you think Coach Jones is saying to them right now?
Just, you know, they just need to keep their heads, not let the game get away from them too much.
Yeah.
We've seen there a few broken up plays. You know, they need to not let Nottingham get into transition.
Yeah. Plus, as well, it's like we were saying before as well, I really like seeing Georgia when they have that slight lead, just saying, right, everybody calm down. Let's just stay calm, play our style of basketball.
A lot of time left in the game.
Yeah, I mean, if we've got a full quarter of basketball, you know, it's a 7-point game. So, Jeff Jones going with Nicolette Fong-Lu Key, Rhiann Bailey, Georgia Jones, Helen Naylor and Vanessa Accra.
We're saving Hannah Shaw for a little bit later on in the quarter. Don't want to have her foul out too early.
Keep the stride and pass it away, okay?
Chelsea Shumpert guided by Nicolette Fong-Lu Key, out to Olawiyan, to Lundqvist, who gets, just bounces out there. Fong-Lu Key, Bailey pulls up, and no good.
Who's there? It's Vanessa Accra.
Accra gets the rebound, but it will be out of bounds and it will be Nottingham ball. Shumpert bringing the ball up for Nottingham. Shumpert on 13 points today. Olawiyan to stolen by Nicolette Fong-Lu Key, who goes all the way for 2. And that basket has stopped Manchester's scoring drought. Shumpert pulls up for 3 and it's good. Nottingham take an 8-point lead. Naylor, guided by Freeman, to Accra, Jones. Bailey, looking to drive, Fong-Lu Key for 3. No good, and Freeman is there for the rebound.
Rhiann Bailey helping join her up and dragging her back down the floor.
Freeman drives, and I think that is knocked out by Manchester. So that will be. It will be Mystics ball.
Yeah.
Mystics looking to cut into the the Nottingham lead. Jones drives all the way and can't quite make the basket. Lundqvist, guarded by Naylor.
Tough defence.
And a travel call.
Back to that tough defence we saw from Mystics in the first half there. That's what they need to carry on doing. Sophia Song, is she coming back into the game? Helen Naylor takes a seat, Sophia back in, she's on 4 fouls.
Bailey to Jones. Fong-Lu Key. Bailey from the baseline hits 15 points to Rhiann Bailey. Tia Freeman. Bit of a short pass, but Lundqvist managed to catch it. Freeman to join her. Bailey's on her. Gets the shot. And Accra is there for the rebound. Fong-Lu Key thinks about a 3. Doesn't take it. Drives. Jones comes up with the ball. And
First song for 3. Oh, unlucky Vanessa Accra.
No good,
Did you get the
but
call?
it will stay with Manchester.
Stays with Mystics. Siobhan Pryor's waiting to come back in the game. She'll come in for Lundqvist.
Just loses control there and will be turnover Mystics.
14-point lead, 6.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Joyner drops in the 2. With a nice crossover, floater, just won't drop. And again, Joyner is there for the rebound. Shumpert to Pryor from the shoulder, 2 points for Nottingham. And that's Siobhan Pryor on 11.
Okay, so the lead's out to 10 for Nottingham. Mystics have got to make the move now.
Another big rebound from Joyner off a Georgia Jones missed 3. And Simone Costa will take the lead to 12.
Jeff Jones rightly calling time out there. Still a long time to go, 5 minutes 45 left of this ball game. Mystics not out of it just yet.
So let us know in the comments, guys, who's been your Manchester Mystics player of the game.
We've got a few shouts here from Andrew Lyons, Georgia Jones, Gary Foster, Georgia Jones. I want to admit hard, I'm a big Notts fan, but Georgia Jones has been quality.
So we will be back here on Wednesday against Oakland at 5 p.m. tip-off, and then back again next Saturday against Cardiff at 2 p.m. So make sure you like and subscribe to the Mystics YouTube channel, and you can make sure you catch all the games.
Set those reminders, plenty of Mystics basketball coming your way.
And you can find the Manchester Mystics on Instagram at MCR_Mystics_WBBL. We are back underway here in Manchester.
Nice pass over there to Georgia Jones from Rhian Bailey, loses the ball.
Shumpert to Pryor, swings to Freeman. Joyner looking to get free under the basket. Defended by Song.
See Coach Kendrick there for Nottingham saying the same thing that we were saying for Mystics, to just slow the play down, use the clock.
Song passes to Bailey.
Oh, Rhian Bailey goes down.
Offensive foul call on Rhian Bailey. That'll be Bailey's second. And the only foul call of this quarter so far. So Nottingham with a 14-point lead. Shumpert to Pryor, swings round to Costa. Shot clock at 5-4. Shumpert with a deep 3. And no good, but Joyner, as always, is there for the rebound. We get the foul and go to the line. So Joyner on 23 points for the game. Joyner sinks it.
We're on 24 points for the day.
Mystics looking to make a dent in that lead. 3 from Georgia Jones, no good, but Song is there for the rebound. Nottingham all over her. Jones saves it, out to Song for 3 on the baseline. Fakes, drives. Jones for 3, no good. And Chelsea Shumpert is there for the rebound. Travel call on Siobhan Pryor. She just kicked her foot as she thought about the 3.
She looked pretty surprised there.
Jones to Song. Song for 3, no good. Defended by Freeman. Tia Freeman having a really nice season for Nottingham. 9.8 points per game, 3.6 rebounds, 3.9 assists.
Yeah, I mean, she's just all part of this amazing team that Nottingham have. They've got so many weapons in there.
And Pryor under the basket will hit another shot. Nottingham's defence just really stepping up this half.
Yeah.
Costa pulls back, slows the offense down. And Bailey gets a steal. Jones pulls up for 3, no good. But Song's there for the rebound and will drop it in.
That'll be the first basket in a couple of minutes for Mystics there.
So the WBBL Trophy Final will take place in Worcester next Sunday, the 21st, and that will be, by the looks of it, Nottingham facing Barking Abbey London Lions. Song for 3, no good. Shumpert with the rebound, and the foul will be called on Bailey.
Cyril Roberts there with the shout out for Vanessa Ackley for player of the game. She takes a breather. See Rhiannon Bailey pacing behind the Mystics bench. She knows how close they came in that third quarter.
Costa spin move, no good. So I think, this will be a disappointing loss for the Mystics.
Oh, big
Song
time.
banks it in.
The big frustration is that right now the scoreline doesn't necessarily reflect the Mystics today, because they were playing some fantastic basketball. It's like we said though, it's that third quarter. They have to come into the fourth.
Shumpert, baseline jumper's no good, and Jones is there for the rebound. Song from Luki. And some nice movement there from Manchester, maybe a little bit too late in the game.
Yeah, Kendrick called that time out there to maybe just say, okay, let's calm down. Minute 30.
And whilst I say Manchester will be disappointed, I think there will be some positives they can take from it if they're able to look back.
Well, definitely, yeah. It's like Georgia said the other night, the positives, there's a lot of them, but unfortunately, it's good they know that it's the fourth quarter. This is the problem. Is it a fitness thing? Is it what's the score for this quarter? Have we got live stats there? We can take a look.
Yep, so we are on 10 points for Manchester, 16 for Nottingham. So
But it's that third quarter which Nottingham really took charge, 22-11. And they just up their defensive intensity. So, minute 32 left in this game. Coming onto the floor for Mystics, we have Helen Naylor, Hannah Shaw, Sophia Song, Nicolette Fonlu Key, and Georgia Jones.
Make sure to like and subscribe to the Mystics YouTube channel. We'll be bringing you all home games for the rest of the season. Oakland on Wednesday the 17th at 5 p.m. Shumpert, clear path to the basket, gets the basket and the foul. So Chelsea Shumpert on 18 points. Sixth and one.
You got to talk to Chelsea Shumpert after the last time they were here, and because I hadn't realised that here in Jasmine Joyner with teammates in college as well.
Nice inside pass from Naylor to Jones. Yeah, they played together for a long time, and she was just talking about, you know, being that dynamic. They know where each other are, definitely. They know how each other play, and it shows. Joyner to Lundqvist from the line. No good. Lundqvist with her own rebound and drops it in. So just under a minute to go. And Manchester looking to put some more points on the board. Song stripped by Pryor. And Shumpert just slows things down.
She's just going to hold on to the ball.
Joyner, quick jump shot, no good. Song's there for the rebound. Jones puts a floater, no good, but she will go to the line. Georgia Jones with 25 points in the ball game. That will do it for the game. 75 to Manchester, 90 to Nottingham. So Nottingham will make it through to the WBBL Trophy Final next Sunday in Worcester. And Manchester will carry on with their league play. Disappointing game for Manchester?
Yeah, really disappointing. I mean, that you could tell they really wanted it. I mean, Georgia and Rianne and the veterans of this team that have been around a long time, they want to get back into a final because, of course, they won it a few years back. So they're desperate to bring some trophies back here. So they're going to be super disappointed. It's that thing though where you come up with all the positives, but after a loss in the semi-final, no one wants to talk about that. It's
you know, a tough thing.
But congratulations to Nottingham. They're a fantastic team, and
Jasmine Joyner with 24 points for Nottingham. Really turned it around in the second half.
Did. Chelsea Shumpert with 19 points.
15 rebounds as well for Joyner. 15 rebounds, 4 steals. And Shumpert with 19 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists for the game.
And for Mystics, Georgia Jones, 26 points. Rianne Bailey, 15 points. Phil Sang, 12 points. And we're going to take a couple of minutes and then we will be back with the Bondi Bowls player of the game. Or should we say players of the game?
We might have joint winners
Yeah,
today.
we're thinking so. I mean, Georgia's been absolutely fantastic again today. 26 points, you can't argue with that. She led in a way only Georgia Jones can lead in that first half. But Rianne Bailey, playing on an injury, chipping in with 15 points and bringing that leadership, that never say die attitude that you always see from her.
Yeah, she fights for every possession, does Rianne, and you know it's great to see. And you know, as disappointing as it is, there are lots of positives to take from this game going into Wednesday's game against Oakland
Yeah.
and then Saturday against
They just need
Cardiff.
to regroup, get their heads back into the championship and go from there. So we will be with one of the Bondi Bowl player of the games, Ryan Bailey and Georgia Jones. So, Kaz, we will be back next Wednesday.
5 o'clock against Oakland's. Make sure to tune in. Again, like, subscribe to the Manchester Mystics YouTube channel and follow the Manchester Mystics on Instagram at MCR_Mystics_WBBL and Bondi Bowls UK on Instagram, and make sure to check those guys out on Uber Eats and Deliveroo, and we will bring you the player of the game, which you can follow along with on the Brand 161 YouTube channel.
I'll do it, and we will see you next week. Thanks for joining us, guys.